So what do you guys think about jealousy? It seems like some people always have other people jealous of them, or they think they do. I've been thinking about this a lot recently, and the topic is, do people invite jealousy, right? Are they doing something that basically where jealousy follows them around, right? So the way I look at jealousy is someone is, envious or, jealous of you because, you're either better looking, you're smarter, you are more athletic, you're stronger, you're taller, certain things, you didn't have to work as hard. And often, other people may be jealous. Now, it seems like some people might have the same characteristics. They're good looking, they're smart, they're A, B, and C, but people don't feel jealous of them, right? So I've been thinking, like, why, two people, one person has similar characteristics as another person in terms of physical attributes or natural things, and then one person has jealousy, around them, another person does not. It could be that the person that has jealousy around them is just imagining things. I think not. I think people can tell when somebody else is kind of jealous of them. But what I think is, maybe people are inviting jealousy, right? What I mean by that is, if you constantly have people that are quote unquote jealous of you, is it a vibe you're giving, right? So I'm thinking about it from a point of view of, if you're good looking and then you have somebody else that's jealous, are you flaunting it? Are you like showing off, right? Are you giving off bad vibes? Are you showing off that you're really good looking? And is the other person basically, is it rubbing off on the other person in the wrong way? And that's what's starting the jealousy, right? Are some certain people that have these attributes of their looks or whatever the case is, or money, right? That's another thing people can be jealous of, no doubt. If you're wealthy, if you're rich or wealthy and you have things and you have a good life, some people may be jealous, and other people might have the same things and may not be jealous. And is it because the people that don't have the jealousy around them, is it because they're more humble? Are they, smiling more? Are they kind of not talking about it? I don't know. Like, what causes other people to be jealous, where in similar situations you have jealousy following them around, and in other situations you don't. So I think it really has to do with people inviting jealousy. It's the vibes you're giving. People can feel vibes. They can feel positive vibes, negative vibes. Maybe it's worth considering, if you do have a lot of jealous people, jealous friends, maybe it could, maybe get rid of them, but it could be that maybe you're giving off the wrong vibes, and maybe you should watch yourself a bit more, more securely or more in detail. And then maybe that could be helping you out and not causing the jealousy. And some people are I think it's not always the problem. It's not always the person that other people are being jealous of it is always at fault. I think many times it is the other people just tend to be jealous. Some people love to be the number one. They like to be the prettiest. They like to be the smartest. They like to have the money. And when they see somebody else, or they have more money than me, they have more this than me, or people are giving more attention to her, or, that's when I see they can't stand when somebody is number one, right? They're fine when they have more than you, they have more money, they look better, whatever, and you're fine, and they're never going to be jealous. Soon as you cross that mark, and now you're the one that's everyone's talking, one person's what everyone's talking about. I can see when I've seen many times where the other person becomes jealous just because the one person's gotten ahead of them, right? So if you find that there are people that have these characteristics, it's probably better to let them go. It's not going to do many things for you. One last thing I wanted to say about the subject is, you might have noticed that I used female examples. I'm going to sound a bit sexist here. I think a lot of the jealousy does translate in females a bit more. I'm not sure why. I have some guesses, but I don't want to guess right now. However, a very smart female colleague of mine who I respect a lot said something smart, because She was in a meeting and her boss basically was interviewing someone and mentioned, how do you feel about working with other females? And, females seem to get jealous with one another, and, there could be causing some friction. And obviously she didn't like the question that came up. However, what was interesting was she corrected her boss and said, well, it's not that females are, more jealous or always jealous. It's the fact if you introduce someone that's insecure about themselves, when you have two people that are insecure, one person is insecure, there is going to be jealousies. There is going to be problems. If someone's comfortable in their skin, it doesn't matter what the other person's doing, how they look, how much money they have. There's not going to be any jealousy, right? So just keep that in mind. Ponder that for a second. I thought that was pretty astute when she mentioned it, right? Let me know what you guys think.